All right, next we're going to write equations from graphs. Like if I give you a picture, can we write the parametric equations? Okay. All right, this is an ellipse, center at the origin. Distance from center to the endpoint of the major axis is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that lets me know A is 4, and B is the distance from the center to the endpoint of a conjugate axis, and apparently B is 2. All right. So when you write your parametric equations, you always go x equal 2, y equal 2. Cosine always goes with x. Sine always goes with y in all the round things, okay? I just remember sine goes with y because why sin? Why not? Because it's bad. Okay, but it's all right. Because this is horizontally opening, A is going to go with the x because like the x-axis goes across. If it's horizontal, A gets to go with the x, and so we'll put a 4 here, and we'll put a 2 here. The centers of the origin, so you don't have to go plus 0, plus 0. So that would be our answer to this one. All right, next ellipse. It looks like the center here is at 2, 3, apparently. And the distance between the center and the endpoint of the major axis is 1, 2, 3. So A is 3. And it looks like the distance from the center to the endpoint of the minor axis is 1. If I called that conjugate axis, sorry, this is endpoint of a minor axis. Okay. So I know A is 3, B is 1. In an ellipse, A is always greater than B. So just like always, they asked me to write parametric equations, so I go x equal 2, y equal 2. Cosine, if it's a round figure like an ellipse, cosine always goes with x, sine goes with y. This is vertical, so the biggest number gets to go with the y, because like the y-axis goes up and down. So you put the 3 here. You'd put the 1 in front. We don't usually write a 1 coefficient in front. But for x, the x portion of the center is positive 2, so we go plus 2. The y portion of the center is 3, so I would say plus 3. And those would be the parametric equations for those ellipses. Okay, let me make sure you can see these. All right, now we have some hyperbolas. All right, so the center of this is the origin, so that part's pretty easy. Center is at the origin. It might be more helpful to write this in rectangular first and then go to parametrics, okay? So center's at the origin. The distance between the center and the vertex is 2, so I know A is 2, and the distance between the center and the endpoint of the conjugate axis is 1, so B is 1. So, and since it opens horizontally, x goes first, so you'd say x squared over something minus y squared over something is equal to 1. It always goes a squared, b squared, so this would be 4 and this would be 1. Then to write it in parametric equations, I always write secant squared minus tangent squared on the top. And so then you go x equal 2, y equal 2. Then you just like point. X, secant's going to go with the x, so you write secant of t. Square root of 4 is 2. The x portion of the center is 0, so you don't have to really write anything. Tangent goes with y, so tangent is your trig function here. And the square root of 1 is 1, don't really have to write a 1. And the y portion of the center is 0. So this just comes out to be just like that. All right, last one here. Looks like once again the center is at the origin. The distance between the center and the vertex is 3, so A is 3, B is 2. If I were to write this first as a rectangular equation, I would say, or what x squared, and that's wrong. Since it's vertical, y squared gets to go first, so it's going to be y squared over something minus x squared over something is equal to 1. It always goes a squared, b squared, so this will be 9 and this would be 4. And then in order to write parametric equations, I would write secant squared minus tangent squared. It's always negative to tan. And when I write my parametric equations, you always go x equal to y equal to. Secant goes with y this time, so you write secant of t. Square root of 9 is 3. X portion of the center is 0, but you don't really have to go plus 0. Then with tangent, tangent goes with x, so you write down the tangent. Square root of 4 is 2. The y portion of the center is 0. So you just leave it like that. Ta-da! I love my math and I cannot lie. Good luck on your test.